Hi friends, hi YouTube. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nikki. I love fun, bright, colorful makeup. I love indie makeup and I love color stories that don't necessarily go together. And I would love to have you subscribe if you haven't already. But if you do, if you don't, you don't. It is what it is. I enjoy whatever time we're going to spend together. If you do not subscribe, I'll make sure you forget your favorite lipstick in a hotel room. Months ago, I still haven't gotten a new one for it. I also lost my foundation brush that day. So there's that. You know, the foundation brush I've had for years, so it is what it is. But today is collab day. It is with Just Gem. We're doing a little Mish Monday. We're pairing Ghost Town from Nomad and Just a Taste from Unearthly. Doing a little palette bingo, so make sure you're going and checking out her video. But if you want to see how I end up creating this look right here, do a little palette bingo time with me, and then let's get into it. And good morning and welcome back to my favorite series that I have not done in a hot minute because, let's be honest, life has been lifing. And not in a bad way. It's just in a, I don't know, I guess I just haven't had the urge to film in a bit, and it is what it is. But I know that I had a collab coming up with Just Gem here, and I knew I just had to do it, so here we are. We're doing a little Mish Mash Monday. If you don't know what Mish Mash Monday is where I take two palettes from my collection. I try to choose ones where the color stories are complete opposites, and then I random number generate like 3 shades out of each palette, so 6 shades in total. And the palettes that we ended up coming up with and pairing together is Just a Taste from Unearthly here, which looks like this. And then I'm pretty sure it was Ghost Town here, from Nomad Cosmetics. I absolutely love and adore these two. They're so gorgeous. They're so much fun. And this is kind of like the last little bit before the Halloween month ends. I think I'm kind of moving from a Halloween person to a Christmas person, which is kind of obscene behavior for me. But it is what it is. But before we get into everything, I hope that you're making sure that you're going and checking out Gem's channel and her video. I'll have them both linked down below. Making sure that you're giving her all the love, all the support, just all that goodness. And a little tidbit, I now have a code with Nomad, which I'm really super excited about. It's not affiliated. I'll put it here just in case you want to use it to get some money off, because I know that they're like starting their guessing game for their new Christmas palette. So yeah, without further ado, let's go pick our shades. So there is 18 shades in Just a Taste. So I have that on my random number generator. 11 is that shade right there called Mortal Dusk. Next, 7 is that shade right there called Mossy Grave. Please, 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 please give me a matte. I need a matte. 18. That's another shimmer. 18 is that shade right there called Fanged Charm. Ghost Town has 18 shades. So 3 is that shade right there called Quicksilver. We have all shimmers right now. Oh my goodness. Next, 7 is that shade right there called Copper Penny. Oh my god. Okay. Do you think it's gonna be a matte? I feel like it's going to be another shimmer. Not gonna lie. This is our last shade. 2. We got a matte. Oh my god. 2 is that shade right there called Undead Sheriff. My god. So this is the color story that we got. I do think it is extremely gorgeous. Like, these Unearthly shades right here are so shifty. They're so gorgeous. I love it. I just wish that maybe the other 2 shades here from Ghost Town were mattes. And I honestly have debated about switching them out, which is not something that I usually do for this, but I'm like kind of like tempted But you know what? It's my fucking thing. I can do whatever I want. So let's do it. It's water in a little stupid old cup. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go until I get some mattes because this is my thing. I'm still gonna random number generate them. We're just gonna suck it up, okay? We're just gonna do it, okay? We're doing what Nikki wants to do because 17. No, that's shimmer. 12. That's a matte. I'll take that. What if we, okay, I'm going to swap Quicksilver for number 12, which is Stagecoach Mary. There. So that silver shade right there with that one right there, Stagecoach Mary. Now, I mean, I could have done it, but we're just... I want to do what I want to do, okay? You see? Okay, anyways, this side right here is the Unearthly, just a taste, and then this side is Ghost Town. So we have Mortal Dusk, Mossy Grave, Fang Charm, Stagecoach Mary, Copper Penny, and then Undead Sheriff right there. I could have done it before with that Quicksilver, and I probably might bring it in. We'll see. However, I'm going to do what I want. Okay? I have not had the urge to film. I have not had the urge to put makeup on, and if I can see something by doing something else, that is the point. That is the point of my channel. That is the point of Mishmash Monday, okay? That's the deal. But I'm going to go prime my eyes with some RM Beauty Sweetener Concealer, and then I'm going to set it with some Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Translucent Powder, and then I'm going to scoot your ass in. Really up close and personal right now, so enjoy that. Okay, so mattes up in the crease area, like we know. And then we'll kind of figure out what we want to do with this. I'm thinking this like out in here. Play with those two gorgeous flippy shades right there from Unearthly. Pop them in here. Figure out what we're going to do with that Copper Penny. You know? You feel me? I almost thought about doing like, what is it called? What is it called? I used to do them all the time. Where it's just like those shade like right here, where it's really bright. Hazel's really coming to mind, but I know that's not it. Y'all know what it is. Anyways, I'm not going to hurt myself trying to think that hard, so we're just going to leave it be. It'll pop up. Okay? It will pop up. Again, Hazel's like the only thing coming to mind. I'm like, I know that's not it. But we're going to go in with that Undead Sheriff shade right there. You want to take that on my Refer 27 here. I don't even know if I really use this brush. And just take it into the crease area right here. Just ever so gorgeously. That's so beautiful. I hope that you guys are going and checking out Gem. I absolutely love and adore her. She's such a sweetheart. Just puts out such amazing, thought out, well done content, and I really do adore her. And she's so witty and adorable. Yeah. I hope to meet her one day. I really would. There was a chance we could have, but I think she went to Arizona, and then I think we missed each other by like a week on our time to Arizona, and I was like, shit. Because I would have loved to have freaking met her. So she doesn't know that yet, but I want to at some point. So now you know. But yeah, just taking that into here, stamping it in. I'm going to have to let Bob in a second. We are just taking it and stamping it in here. I got to the door and Bob did not want to come in, so got up for nothing. But we're going to go in with that Stagecoach Mary shade right there. Now from the Ghost Town palette, we're going to take my Refer 26 here. And then just take it into right here. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on with me. I honestly, don't know, you guys. I don't know if it's burnout, if it's just exhaustion. But I have not felt the want to do like a full-on video or like put makeup on or anything, which I know that I go through. I'm just taking that shade and just stamping it in now here. I know that I go through phases, you know. I know that that's what happens, because everybody does. And I mean, I guess I've really enjoyed doing like kind of short form content, which you've seen if you've like watched my reels and shorts or whatever on here, and I've been posting them on like TikTok and Instagram and whatnot. I'm going back in with that Refer 27 and kind of just blending these in. I'm taking just a little bit more of that forward there, but yeah, like I said, going in with that Refer 27 and just blending them. Yeah, I've kind of enjoyed doing that. That's kind of been fun. Just a little cozy, vibey content. You know, you don't really have to think when you do that. You just gotta be like, oh, I'm just gonna film a couple seconds of my day, and then just kind of go about your business, and then edit just a little bit and then upload. But with like this, just like you gotta like find time for it. And I think that's always just been kind of my issue, is it's like, you know, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go in with this Unearthly Cosmetics Glimmer Grasp now, and I'm just gonna plop it into this area right here, and then we're gonna play with all of those shimmies, because yeah, I just need a little bit more depth when it comes to the matte. So I'm glad that I rolled into like something that would work. Also, like, I know that I feel off right now. I can tell it in the way that I'm speaking. I can tell by the way that like I kind of like feel, you know, and I can't tell if that's just because I'm like right about my period or like what the fuck not is going on. But I know that I don't want to put out content that isn't good, you know. Like, I don't want to force myself, because then you guys see it and then you're like, this bitch sucks. You know, like, I don't want to force myself to do something that I love and adore. Like, I want this to be genuine. I want this to come off as genuine. I want this to be a good time for both of us. And I think by pushing ourselves to do something that we don't want, we ruin it. You know, we really do ruin it, and I don't want to ruin this. I'm hoping, like, once life starts to, like, you know, I think come, like, November and definitely December, I think I'll be back feeling good. So I'm really hoping. I'm gonna try and get neglected November rolling, so we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna push myself. But we have all of these shimmers that we need to play with now. I'm gonna start by going in with that Fanged Charm shade right there, I think. Yeah, that one right there from the Just a Taste. I'm gonna go in with my Refer 21. If you've been here, you know this is my go-to shimmy brush. These shimmers are so unbelievably gooey, and I love it. So we're just gonna take that and just bring it right out here, just stamping it in. That is gorgeous. I love that. Yeah, just right on this like outer half here. That's so pretty. We got no blending, just straight up stamping it in. But I do think, like, going off of what I said, like, about how I'm feeling and whatnot, I do feel like growth is, like, a really big thing for the end of the year. And not channel-wise, not, like, social media-wise, but, like, as a person up here, relationship. We're not going to get into that. We're going to keep that quiet from now on, even though I'm back. We're just gonna leave it be. But I think growth is like the big main goal for the rest of the year and the rest of like next year, and just all that, like making sure that we're doing good, you know, taking care of ourselves, growing our relationship, doing better, feeling better, you know. That's the goal, and I'm hoping that the rest of the year just has like a bunch of amazing shit coming my way. But I'm going to go in with that Mossy Grave shade right there now, taking that on my Refer 21 after I've cleaned it off a little bit, and then bringing it right here. Just right in here, like I said with the other shade, just stamping it in. That's gorgeous, you guys. That is so gorgeous. But yeah, just growing and doing better. Therapy. Getting our emotions, our anger, our just everything under control, and just becoming the person and persons, whoever that we're meant to be, right? I'm gonna go in with that Mortal Dusk shade right there now. Again, still wet for 21 after I've cleaned it off. I can already tell this is gonna be gorgeous. And taking that right, oh my god, into here. Flipping that brush over where there is no product and blending that into everything here. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. That I feel like is going to help me like want to do more content is that I did end up getting on Nomad's PR list for their last release of the year, and I feel like that's always been a goal of mine, is to like get PR or get something from Nomad and just really achieve that goal. And like that is here, you know, like that's here. And I'm hoping that really, I'm going with a little bit more of that Mortal Dusk and stamping it in. But I'm really, really hoping that just revives a lot for me in the feeling of doing this content. Like I really do love it. It's why I stay and I do this. Like I said, I don't want to like force it on myself, because then I'm not putting out good content for me or you know. But I really just want to not survive. What is the word I'm looking for here? Oh my god, I really just want to do good. Okay, there we go. We still have that Copper Penny shade to play with, but I think I'm going to play with that after I do my whole face and kind of like figure out everything, you know. If you've been here, I like to do this and down here after I've done my whole face. So I'm going to go do my whole face. I'll come back for blush, highlight, lip details, eyeliner, whatever I end up putting on my face, and then time to spray, and then I'm gone, and then we will do the under eye and figure everything out. Okay, some dates. I have used two NYX liners, one in Emerald Empire and the other in Burnt Sienna, and I kind of just mix those two in the bottom waterline. Blush, I went in with this Glamanatrix Cosmetics Cheek and Lip Flush in Warm. Then I went over that with some Blend Bunny Juicy Cheeks blush palette in the shade Squeeze right there. And then I went in with this Unearthly Cosmetics Get Groovy Highlighter Duo with just that shade Slick right there, because why not? My lips are some sort of Rhode Peptide. It might be the vanilla. I can't remember. Anyways, let's do this under eye, my dudes. If you can hear the wind in the background, I had opened my window. It got toasty. Okay? I'm pretty sure that I still have that cold from a couple weeks ago. So there's that. We still have that Copper Penny shade that we need to play with. I did end up bringing more of that Stagecoach Mary shade just a little bit up more in here. I really think it did a little bit of something of more grungifying this look out a little bit, and I really do enjoy it. So I think we're gonna go in with the Ghost Town palette here, and we're gonna go in with that Undead Sheriff shade right there, going in with my Refer 03 and just taking that along the lower lash line here. Really do just love a smoky look, bringing that all the way up. And then I think we're going to switch over to my Refer 23 here, and we're going to go in with some of that Stagecoach Mary shade right there.
and really just smoke out this outer edge out here. I've really just been bumming it this week, I'm not gonna lie. Watching movies. I've really put off so much for this weekend. Like, I have so much laundry and just cleaning to do. It's kind of insane. I kind of screwed myself there, but you know what? It's a tomorrow problem. Sat or day is for sitting, for satting. Sunday's for doing other shit, you know? That's the, oh shit, it's Sunday, I got a lot to do day. It's so windy, oh my god. But we have to use that copper penny shade, so I'm gonna steal it. We're gonna use it. I'm gonna put it on my Refer 23 here. I think I'm gonna bring a little bit of that like right here. I do have that botanical whatever palette from Deveroon Cosmetics coming to me. It should be here the week that this goes up, so I'm hopefully going to have that go up during that month. Even though I do plan for Neglected November, I'm going to see if I can film some Neglected November whatever this coming week too. I'm like completely skipping over Halloween. I'm gonna be fine. Anyways, moving on. We're gonna switch back over to that Refer 03, and I think we're gonna go to Just a Taste for that inner corner, just a little pop of something. I think I'm going to bring in more of that Mortal Dust to start with, I think. I kind of have a vibe in my head, but I don't know if I can execute it. But yeah, Mortal Dusk into right here. I kind of wanted to bring that Fang Charm into the inner corner, hence why like I didn't know if I could execute it, but I'm kind of vibing with how this looks right now. Yeah, but you know what, I'm me, so I am gonna go in with a little bit of that Fang Charm. Just a little bit on that same Refer 03, a little bit over that. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Little something. Okay, I'm going to go put some mascara down here, and I'm gonna figure out a lip. Give me a second. Okay, so this is the final completed look. I ended up going with this random Basic Beauty Cocoa lip liner, and then this lipstick in the shade Bliss from Unearthly. I think it looks pretty bomb. I like it. I've got some Prince Charming swoosh going on there. I really like it. I really, really like how this look turned out. It's super like smoky and like kind of Halloween-y, and I feel like it fits the vibe of this season just absolutely perfectly. Here is a little up close look at the look. I absolutely adore it. I think it's so gorgeous. It's so pretty. I love it so freaking much. Yeah, I really, really vibe with it. I feel pretty, and that's all that matters. I love doing this. I love pairing these together. I loved collabing with Just Gem. She's an absolute sweetheart. Like I said, just such an absolute joy, and I'm so glad that we got to collab again. If you made it to this point of the video though, thank you guys so incredibly much for watching. I really do appreciate having you guys here and enjoying my content. I love doing this. I know it seems like I don't when I don't post a lot, but I genuinely do. And that is why I want to put out good content for you, not push myself when I'm like not feeling up to it. You know, like I want to make sure that I'm doing good stuff for both of us. But yeah, I really love doing this. So just thank you guys for staying and supporting me. It means a lot. I promise I'm gonna get on it and get back. I promise. But again, just thank you guys so incredibly much for being here. A couple of things before you go though. Remember to not be a piece of shit, to be homophobic, to be transphobic, to be racist. It's 2025. Put your head to your ass and do freaking better. And remember, morals over makeup. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna color with my mom. I'm just gonna have a good little relaxing day here today. Get prepared for the week. Just, you know, find my groove. And I hope you guys do too, okay? I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week, day, whatever it is when you end up watching this. So just thank you guys so much for being here. Remember to do good, be good, and I can't wait to see your cute face next time.